What was that? Oh, God, it's gross and scary. Oh, God, fuck it. That was really funny.
I don't know what these things are, by the way. They look like weird dragonflies.
Water bugs or some shit. I don't like that at all.
Welcome, by the way, to the Super Thomas.
Oh, yeah, welcome back, everybody. How are you?
Actually, those little water bug things aren't the worst. It's these fucking bubbles. Like, look at this shit. They just come out of nowhere, and you have no idea where they're gonna go.
Looking.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't like them.
Whoa.
Okay. Alright.
See ya!
Hey. Gotta hit the fucking blue.
God damn it, Steven.
Oh, you know what? I should... Well, you know, no, I'm gonna hit the blue thing. So I gotta go back to the future.
It's a shame that this game doesn't have Faror's Wind from Ocarina of Time.
Yeah, that would be really... In this game particularly, it'd be like... Actually, there's a temple that comes up, and that would be fucking amazing because it would save you like 15 fucking minutes of having to backtrack through the whole temple. I think it's... I just call it Temple 5. I don't know if these temples have names, by the way. Like...
This looks kind of like a... Whoa.
Alright.
This looks kind of like a watery-ish temple.
Yeah. The other one is like... The one that I'm talking about, it's like an ice temple. Well, you'll see it eventually.
Is it the ice cavern?
No. It's not.
Come on.
It's on an island. In a lake.
What?
What?
What? Jeez. Oh my god, it's going fucking crazy. Oh, no, how did it get out? That is truly a mystery. So welcome back to our amazing commentary.
Yeah, right? Yeah, let's put some fucking blocks. Back here.
Oh god, so good.
Yeah, right?
Like butter.
Yeah. Yeah, ooh.
Ooh,
Yeah,
wow.
ooh. Alright, I'm gonna fall down the other hole because I saw there was a treasure chest, and... Oh.
Treasure. God, you push the bubble.
Yeah, get the fuck out of the way. Alright, is this the big key? Nope, rupees.
Cool. Man, you needed that so much.
I know, right?
You totally popped that bubble.
With my sword.
Yep. That makes sense.
Yeah,
It's a
swords
fucking
are
bubble.
Sharp. I was like,
Wow.
I was gonna say soft, and I'm like, that's completely opposite. That's not what I'm gonna say. Alright.
Always the best with Super Thomas Bros.
Yay.
Yeah.
Alright, so now I could go through this door, and then I think, yeah, here, I think this is the big key. So... It's a fucking...
You did it. If you fall in there, do you die? You can't. Never mind.
Yeah. Nope. What are you talking about? What?
So if you fall in there, do you die?
About that
Answer me. Oh, shit. So, we saw Star Wars a second time.
Yeah, in IMAX this time. IMAX
3D.
Yeah.
Which was okay.
Well, honestly, I love seeing movies in IMAX. You know, obviously it's a huge screen and, you know, big sound, big display, whatever the slogan is or whatever. But in 3D, it's like, yeah, it's probably the best place to
Boing! This is the hook shot. It extends and contracts, and boing!
It could grapple many at the end.
Things!
Uh,
Anyway, go on. It has big sound. It has big screens.
Yeah, but when you watch, I don't know if it's just me, but whenever I watch a movie in 3D, it always seems like the screen is way smaller than it actually is. And I don't really know why, but that's just how it seems. So when I watch a movie in IMAX 3D, it seems a lot bigger than most screens, of course, but like it's still like an average size screen if you're just watching it in 2D. Like, remember watching Gravity in IMAX?
Yeah.
And like how fucking huge it was, and it was just like so epic.
Right.
Yeah, like I feel like, well, I take that back because that wasn't 3D, but it did a really good job at the 3D. So I don't know what I'm talking about.
What the fuck are you talking about? I'm so goddamn confused. Star Wars was in 3D.
Yeah, but I'm saying that like when you watch a movie that's in IMAX but it's not in 3D, it just makes the whole experience seem like, in my opinion, a little bit better.
Oh, okay.
Just because like when you watch a movie in 3D, the screen seems smaller. So
you know, it's funny because like when we first saw Star Wars, like a week after it came out, probably less than that, right?
Yeah, it was like the Wednesday after. Yeah,
it's something like that. When we first saw it, I said, like, I don't want to see it in IMAX. I want to see it on a screen that's being projected digitally. Like, specifically, I would prefer to see that. And the reason is, IMAX fucked up Interstellar for me.
Really?
When we first watched Interstellar, we watched it in IMAX.
Yeah.
And the film was, like, fucked up.
Oh.
It had, like... You know that, like, I don't know what you call it, like the
flickers and stuff in the film, because
yeah,
it's like you're watching it through film, not through a digital. Like...
Yeah, like the actual. It was like the film itself was like scratched. There's a scene in Interstellar where Matthew McConaughey is talking to Drengus from Third Rock from the Sun, and they're outside and he's saying, you know, some shit about, you know, I think I was born too late or maybe too early, but not at the right time. But like some, you know, along those lines. That whole scene had like a black burn mark on like fucking Matthew McConaughey's face,
and it was like crawling around the screen.
Yeah,
or something.
like
Yeah,
slow.
I remember
that? It was like
yeah.
so distracting, and the sound editing in that movie is shit anyway. So like I was like, I couldn't hear what they were saying. I couldn't see his face. I mean, like I could kind of, but like it was all fucked up. And I was like, this is like, I'm like, I haven't looked forward to a movie, you know, in so like this in a long time. And you know, this is what I'm fucking doing. And then we saw Interstellar the second time at the movie theater up in Montrose, where where I live.
The recliners.
Yeah, it had like the big poofy seats, and it's digitally projected. It's not in 3D. Interstellar wasn't 3D either, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I was gonna say that when I remember seeing Interstellar in IMAX. Yeah, it had those flickers, but I felt like it was still like a really good movie experience just because of like the huge screen. Like it was just like...
Well, you also have to keep in mind too that a lot of the scenes in Interstellar were filmed on IMAX film.
Yeah, and I did notice too that there are certain scenes in the movie where it suddenly go into like IMAX's aspect ratio.
Yeah, the big...
Yeah, like it was almost... Well, no, I don't know if it's 4:3, but it's certainly not...
It's not, you know, 1.85 by 1 or whatever the fuck film is.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was gonna say 16 by 9. I'm like, that's wrong. Anyway.
Yeah. So we saw Star Wars.
Yeah. So Star Wars. Yeah. So I liked it the first time, not just because it was the first time watching Star Wars. I liked it the first time more because it was in 2D. I didn't like it in 3D, really.
Yeah. There's sometimes like you watch a movie in 3D, like it's sometimes really good, and then sometimes it's like okay. I don't really... I mean, it's hard to say if there's a movie experience or like a movie that I saw in 3D, especially IMAX 3D, where it's been like really bad. I think the worst 3D movie experience that I had in IMAX...
Whoa!
Yeah. Was seeing... I think it was Harry Potter 5 in IMAX. And it was the worst experience because they were like, see Harry Potter in 3D. And like... So I'm like, alright, so I watch it in, you know, in IMAX 3D. But then, like, they give you the glasses and everything, but then the movie wasn't in 3D. And I'm like, everyone's kind of like, oh, what's going on? And so... It turns out that it was only in, like, the final battle scene of the movie. There was a thing on the screen that said, put your glasses on now. And it's like, only one scene in the movie was in 3D. So, not only is it a ripoff, but it like, the movie has a distraction in it. Yeah. Like, there's a thing on the screen that says, put your fucking glasses on. And it's like... that.
I would have rather just seen it in 2D.
Yeah.
It's not worth it.
Yeah.
That's
exactly.
So stupid.
Like,
it's
why
like
would they
cheaped out on like the stereo graphic?
Yeah, and then like by that point, I'm sure like half the people probably like threw their fucking glasses like down the like or like, you know, dropped them because it's like, oh well, clearly it's not in a...
Hit them with the hook shot.
Fine. I don't know if it'll get them.
No, off of the fucking thing, Steven. No.
Oh, god damn it! I'm just gonna jump down.
You son of a bitch. You son of a bitch. Okay.
Alright, I'm almost... yeah, here's the boss.
Oh my god. 2 bosses back to back?
Yeah, what?
Oh, I remember this boss.
Yeah.
Oh, well, sort of. This boss is in Majora's Mask.
There you go.
I also hate it.
Yeah.
In Majora's Mask, it's easier. Because, you have fire arrows.
Yeah.
And you can just wipe them out.
I hate how you pull them in and every now and then it'll, like, hurt you. Like, because it gets, like, slightly too close to you.
Right.
And that's a real pain in the ass sometimes.
Actually, I was wrong. It's not a boss in Majora's Mask. It's a mini-boss. So, just want to clarify for all the super fans out there.
Alright. It's always getting, like, the last one. Oh,
Nice.
Yeah. Alright, now you gotta kill the fucking eyeball. And then he does this shit.
Whoa!
I love how every boss has the same, like, groan when you hit it with the sword.
Oh. Whoa, right on top of you.
I think he aims for you, so you gotta kind of keep moving around. Oh.
Okay, that happens.
Yeah, alright. And I don't think I have another fairy, so I'm lucky I...
Yeah, maybe you should have got a fucking fairy before,
Yeah, maybe. Maybe. Now the next temple... Oh, I guess I should get through the dialogue.
Oh, good.
Should I do it?
Yes.
Okay, I'll do it in a normal voice because I don't know how long it's gonna be.
It looks exactly the same as the other
Hey,
maiden.
oh, yeah. Fuck ass, because of you, I can escape from the clutches of the evil monsters. Thank you! The Triforce will grant the wishes of whoever touches it, as long as that person lives. That is why it was hidden in the Golden Land. Only a select few knew of its location, but at some point, that knowledge was lost. The person who rediscovered the Golden Land was Ganondorf, the evil thief. Luckily, he couldn't figure out how to return to the Light World.
You dumbass.
Yeah, well, remember that you have magical powers, which only the hero can make the most of. There are some other magical warping points, like the one you saw at Death Mountain. By using them, you can go between the two worlds and find the evils hidden in the Dark World. You're the only one who can destroy Ganondorf, the thief. No, Ganon. The evil king of darkness. You understand?
Not really.
May the way of the hero lead to the Triforce.
It should ask you, do you want me to stop talking? Because that's basically what they're asking.
Do you need me to say that again?
Do you not want me to repeat what I didn't say? No.
Prior, but not.
Yeah.
Or something. So I was gonna say something. That was
quick.
So the next temple, I'm never quite sure if it's the third one or the fourth one, because I think you could do either one. There's one in Kakariko Village, or what used to be Kakariko Village, and then there's one in the Forest Temple. The Lost Woods, and I always forget which one I'm supposed to do first. And I think oops, no, it's closed.
Does
here.
it fuck you up? Oh, okay. Never
Okay,
mind.
yeah, so it labels it. So that's the third one.
Wow, that seemed like a really easy problem you could have solved in the past.
Yeah,
Steven.
right?
Wow.
Yeah, I was gonna say, in the Game Boy Advance version, I remember it labeled the temples, and I was like, I'm not sure if it does it in this game, and I guess it does.
Oh, look at that.
And now I know. Do I have no, I don't have the shovel.
Dang it.
How do I get the shovel?
You go to the shovel shop.
Yeah. Before I do go to the
There's an arrow pointing down.
Yeah. Oh. I think you have to dig there. You do quite a bit with the shovel.
Oh.
But I want to get the shovel, and before I start the next temple, I do want to try to get the flute that lets me warp places.
I thought it was an ocarina.
It looks like an ocarina, but they call it a flute.
That's fucked up.
Yeah.
I never looked at the label, and I always thought it was just an ocarina because it looks like a fucking ocarina.
Yeah. Well, it's
or
a fucking flute.
ocarina. Some people say.
Ocarina.
We always called it the ocarina.
Yeah.
Like Ocarina of Time.
There were things in that game that we always I was about to say mispronounced. There were things in that game that we mispronounced, I think, because when we played the game, we were like children.
Stupid little...
I remember actually...
Snot-nosed fucking shit kids. Sorry, what?
Oh, okay. Anyway, so...
Please continue.
So,
Now.
So, when I was little, I remember when Ocarina of Time came out, like, I was probably, what was that, 99?
98.
98? So I would have been, what, 5 or 6 when that game came out? So, at that time, I was, like, just learning how to read, because that's what children do. Like, when you're in kindergarten and first grade, you're like, ooh, I'm gonna
The letters,
try, yeah.
alphabet. I know that one. It looks like an S, but backwards and sharp.
Yeah. And it's a C or something. So, like, I remember, like, not being able to... The smell of rotten fruit.
The smell of rotten fruit. If you
give me the mushroom, I can make a brew. And then I gave it. And then she said, heh.
I was looking at Steven very angrily. You made that a bad experience for everybody.
How about you read it again?
No, I don't know. No.
Okay, fuck you.
How about we say next time on Super Thomas Bros?
Oh, are we at that time?
We might be. Maybe I'm just mad at you. See ya, everybody. I hope you have a good day.
See you next time on Super Thomas Bros.
Did you just blow yourself up?
Yeah, in a bush.
Was that the burning bush? Probably
No,
not.
it was the booming bush.
Oh!
Oh, what's the sign say?
No, since you like reading shit so much, why don't you... Oh,
Yeah,
what
no,
the fuck?
No, I'm not gonna read it.
Now no one can have it.
Are you done with my fucking brew? God
Just,
damn it.
you have to leave and come back.
Oh, I thought I could go in here and then...
Go to the left.
Fine.
Go next to Pickle Dick, and then just go... Look what happens! You upset Mr. Pickle Dick.
Does Mr... Does Mr... I can't speak today, by the way. Mistle.
Mistle Pickle Dick. I guess.
What was that tongue twister I said earlier? Like,
An off-brand brand of Band-Aids?
Yeah. Like, I just said that. Like, I was talking shit about off-brand of Band-Aids. See, and so then, like... So then, like, I said that, but with absolute no preparation or thought beforehand
Like the
of that.
words just started.
Yeah, and I was
out.
like, an off band of, and then, like, I just kind of stopped, like, I just thought of a tongue twister.
Yeah, you just like kind of like stopped and like stared into space for a second, like, whoa, I'm gonna like, I'm not firing on all cylinders, but I think I have to right now. And I think I laughed for probably about 5 minutes. I might have died.
Yeah, possible. I think actually what I have to do is go in the dark world, come back into the light world. Oh, you know what? I never gave her the fucking mushroom.
Oh my fucking god, Steven.
There we
go.
go.
It sounded like I just got a tweet. That's my Twitter notification sound.
Alright, so now I can go in the dark world.
In the next episode.
Okay, fine. In the next episode, we'll find out. Will she be fucking done with the brew, or am I just being stupid again?
Again.
Again.
Is the keyword.
Yeah.
Anyway, so thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time. Goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye.